Whisker's fight in the Inferno. Behind the blinking shadows of a dying city, darkness stirred, hard, relentless, and hungry. The old apartment block was a roaring maw of flames, smoke pouring like black blood from its sore mouth. Within that hellish pit, small and trembling, was Whisker, the wiry little cat born in the alley, with fire in his belly and the grit of survival in his bones.
He had slipped inside the burning ruin, drawn by the faintest cry. The desperate, timid meow that haunted his senses. The fire twisted and spat, shadows dancing like devils. The heat scorched his fur, his eyes sometimes blurred by smoke, but he held on. His life depended on it. For somewhere deep within the Inferno was a tiny soul, calling for aid, pleading for salvation. Meanwhile, high above, a young firefighter named Ethan pushed through the searing heat. His face was blackened, his lungs already burning. Still, he caught the faint, fragile cry, like a whisper in the chaos. The sound grounded him, fueled his resolve. "Gotta find him, this little one's all I got," he muttered hoarsely, tearing through the smoke and debris. He crawled deeper into the blazing death trap. Walls groaned and cracked. Sparks showered down like metal rain, yet his purpose was clear. There was that little voice, urgent, fragile, and he would risk everything to answer it. Inside, Whisker saw the figure of a human, dark and daunting against the flickering flames, but steady in his purpose. Ethan's eyes, bright with the fire of courage, searched for him. The heat was brutal, a living, breathing monster that wanted to devour him whole. The smoke clawed at his lungs, and his tiny body shivered with every ragged breath. Still, he clung to that voice, hoping, praying that this man was here to save him. Ethan's muscles burned, sweat poured down his face. The flames nearly licked his heels. Yet he moved forward, inch by agonizing inch, until finally his hands found Whisker, so small, so fragile, trembling like a fallen leaf. "Hold tight, little fellow, I'm not leaving you." But just as he reached out, the whole building shuddered. A deafening crack split the air. A beam, rotten and long past its time, grumbled ominously, then collapsed. Fire and debris rained down like hell's own confetti. Ethan's eyes widened. The building was dying, ready to fall apart. Instinct took over. With fierce determination, he snatched Whisker, clutching him close. Just as the ceiling threatened to cave in, the flames lunged outward, licking hungrily at their heels as they tore toward the exit. He ran, through the Inferno, against death's own mob. Walls trembled and cracked, dust and smoke choking him, flames licking his face like the claws of the beast. Behind him, a monster was waking, eager to swallow him whole. But Ethan fought for the flickering tiny life he clutched in his arms. Every sprint was a gamble, every breath a gift. The fire roared hell's fury, yet he pressed on, fueled by grit. His muscles ached, sweat soaked into his burnt clothes, but abandoning the tiny, trembling creature was unthinkable. Finally, bursting into the open, into the mercy of the cold, cruel night, Ethan fell to his knees. He clutched the soot-streaked bundle, Whisker, the fragile fighter who somehow had survived. "You're safe now, little guy. You fought hard, and I wasn't leaving you behind." Whisker's eyes, small but fierce, met Ethan's in the darkness. A silent acknowledgement exchanged, the kind of pact only warriors make. That night, amid ashes and anguish, a hero was born. And somewhere, deep in the shadows, the flames died, fading slow, like the memory of a brave heart that refused to give in.